We're going. Cool. Cool. That's happening.
Oh shit.
You're coming in nicely. That's what's up.
That's what she said.
I finally got this shit set up. It was a whole little ordeal just getting this shit together in the first place because we were going to start on time more or less last night. And then my dumb ass forgot the damn password to my girlfriend's computer.
You forgot the password to our podcast.
To our and that was like at 12:30 in the morning. Like y'all don't know my girlfriend yet, but well y'all do, but y'all don't know her like I do. She scares the shit out of me. It's not a woman I want to wake up.
It's good though.
Yeah.
A lot of shit happened last night, or this morning. Final Fantasy trailer.
Oh my god. Can we? I'm only picking it up because of Barret now. Because I swear that nigga sounds like a deacon, like a Baptist church deacon. Let me get the load off you. If you just call on Jesus Christ, I'm going to bust a cap in your ass. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm here for the limit break.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Final Fantasy.
That's fair.
I don't care.
Do you have a reason to? Like, you ever played any of them?
I played 10.
Okay.
10 was the shit. I just can't. It turned me off when I was little because of all the turn-based bullshit.
That's very fair.
I'm not gonna just take turns, hitting each other. I always feel like that was dumb. But
no, 7 was one of my first games that I ever got. It's like 7 and then like Tomb Raider 2 and then some other shit.
It's a trash first game.
It's fair, especially for a 4-year-old. Yes, nigga, I was 4. Like, I never really got past a certain part in the game because I don't know if I stopped playing or... Oh, I didn't have a memory card. That's why. And then on top of that, I was already, didn't know how to pronounce shit properly. So when, like the word come on came up on the screen a lot. So I was like, Simon, Cloud. So I already had a shitty experience with 7. I don't know. I'm excited for it because I played 15. No, what was the new one with the?
It was 15.
It was 15.
No, I mean
with the boy band.
Yeah, the road trip game.
Yeah, I played the shit out of that, and that was actually fun.
See,
and so I'm hoping the combat is something similar to that.
I like Cloud because of Smash. You feel me?
He can be broken in Smash.
No.
That's
I've never had an issue with Cloud.
Oh,
I'm just saying, you know how it is when you put new characters in Smash. I don't give a fuck about Final Fantasy, like I said.
Yeah.
But I want to play with Cloud in his game because in my game with the Smash Brothers, Cloud is dope. You feel me? And I like, the limit break and all that cool shit. I do like to see where it came from or whatever. So
no, Cloud is dope as shit in general.
I remember, didn't they announce this game 10 years ago?
Something like that. It feel like it, don't it?
It feel like fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit fucking...
So will you be inclined to play Persona now? Persona 5?
I'm a lot more inclined to play it than I was before.
Because of Joker?
Because they put
That's
Joker...
fair.
You know, bro, Smash Brothers is the Drake of Nintendo, bro. Like, if you put any character in Smash, everybody's gonna be a lot more open to fucking with that character. Okay, let me go check out Persona.
Yeah, that's fair. And because nobody knew about Mother or Mother 2.
Exactly.
Or 3
exactly. I remember the first time I ever saw Ness, and I was like,
Melee.
"Oh, I missed that game." You feel me? But my question is, do you think that? Do you think they're gonna put Final Fantasy VII on the Switch?
See, man, I don't know because we're gonna get back into that cloud-based gaming shit that we were talking about months and months ago. Mm-hmm. It's possible, especially now because they just put out that update where they boosted the GPU of the Switch now. Games have to update to utilize it, but yet there's a hidden stealth patch, I guess, with the Switch now. And you can now it overclocks the GPU or some shit. I don't necessarily remember the details, but hey man, if you could get it running at 30 FPS, lock it there, and tone down some shaders and some shit like that, it could run on the Switch. But I don't know if that's a game I want on the Switch. Cause
why?
What does
that mean? Why is the game that you don't want on the Switch?
Because I think they're pushing it to be more portable or some shit like that, right? So it's like a lot of the games on there are like indie games and shit, like shit that you can just like pick up and play at random. Like Breath of the Wild has a wealth of content, right? But it's not narrative focused, so you don't have to be consistently engaged with the narrative in that game. You can just kind of pick it up and play.
See,
Final Fantasy VII is one of those games where it's like you gotta like sit down for like an hour or so at a time and play that bitch. But you can on the Switch, no doubt. I think that's the versatility of the Switch. That's why it's not a hard no for me. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel that, but at the same time, I definitely feel like at some point, you know, we have to start pushing the Switch harder because, I mean, after I've had a Switch I got my Switch in December because of Smash Brothers, and I've had it ever since. And I'm really having trouble finding new games that are really captivating. You feel me? Like, I remember I told you I gave my little brother my PS4. I want that shit back now because
The PS4.
yeah, I want my shit back because don't get me wrong, the Switch is dope. I love it.
Yeah.
But it's such a, you know, travel-oriented system. I wanted to have more big and robust games. You feel me? That's why I like the fact that you get Doom and Wolfenstein and
you also got your Bayonettas.
Yeah, your Bayonettas. I can't wait for Bayonetta 3. I can't wait for, I'm even excited for the weird ass games like that mech robot game. Yeah,
The Demon Machinima.
Yeah, Demon
Whatever.
Machinima,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. The same niggas that made what's that game called? Nier
Automata.
Yeah. Nier
Automatopoeia.
Yeah, Nier Automatopoeia. All
Yeah.
of that. No, whoever made those games, they're Platinum. Platinum Studios.
Yeah.
They're making a game for the Switch, and that game is gonna be the game that's gonna make me really validate my purchase because
It's the cop game, right?
Yeah, the cop game where you're like a police.
So do you just
cop.
not like indie games at all?
Nah, indie games is dope.
Or
I love
like-
Cuphead. I
True,
like Cuphead.
true,
Cuphead is one of my favorite games right now, and that is keeping me going because it's hard as shit.
How far have you gotten, by the way?
I am on level 4. Well, no, not level 4. I think I'm on level 1 still, but I'm on the 4th boss.
Oh,
I
shit.
finally beat the blue guy that bounces, and I got killed a bunch of times by a carrot.
See, now I gotta get Cuphead. Because now we gotta race to the end of the game now.
No, you're gonna win. I'm not. This channel just started, and this is our third attempt at a podcast, you can say. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a band with y'all. I am not good at video games. I just love them. I'm terrible. I'm good at one video game, and that's Smash Brothers. But I'm not a Smash tuber, not a Smash nigga. But I am definitely that is my main bag.
I was thinking about this the other day too. It's like out of all of our friends, I think you're probably the best Smash player, and then like me and Jared is like we're battling for second. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's on the record. Everyone heard that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still casual at that. Like, I enjoy video games as it's not a hobby, it's a passion. You feel me? But I'm not really good at it. Like, I'm really shit.
Yeah, you're not like putting in the hours and shit for real.
I put in the hours. That's the thing. I try.
Really?
I really try. Like, you don't even understand, nigga. I remember I bought Crash Bandicoot.
For the new one? Or
the trilogy. I bought that shit. So, nigga, I'm sitting there thinking, oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot, whatever. I got this. I remember this game, muscle memory and whatever. So, bruh, I'm playing Crash. Couldn't beat the first level.
Damn.
You feel me? Actually, I'll tell you that. I beat the first level, and you would have thought I cured cancer, bro. Like, that shit took 3 days of blood, sweat, tears, walkthroughs.
Sounds like it.
And bro, I felt like a child.
You gotta play the Stormy Towers.
I gave the game to my little brother, and I was like, "You try it." He can't beat it either. He trash too.
Zoidberg got it at his house.
I'm thinking about rebuying it for the Switch just so I can kind of try it again.
Yeah.
But I think that I'm probably when we get the live stream going, I'm gonna try to beat that game a lot.
Yeah. So we can both agree that Crash is a difficult game.
No, it's difficult as shit.
Yeah, you know,
it's difficult as shit. But
how do you feel about like some games not even having difficulty settings but being hard as shit?
Oh no, that's
Regardless.
fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. I have no problem with hard games.
So why are people bitching about it?
I'm not bitching. Yeah, I mean, why are people bitching about the difficulty in video games?
That they don't have certain settings to make it less difficult.
Oh, because you know how people like to bitch.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun to bitch. I just sat here for 5 minutes and talked to you about how hard Crash was. People like to bitch, but ultimately nobody really cares. I mean, you got what's the game that just came out?
Yeah, you talking about Sekiro?
Yeah, Sekiro. Sekiro.
Sekiro died twice.
Oh yeah, yeah, Sekiro, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That game is cool, and it's also looks like it's really challenging. So I'm probably just not gonna even try to play it. But I enjoy watching people play it. You feel me? Right. And these games are not that hard because you know how once you learn the mechanics, it's only a matter of time.
No, shut up, please.
You don't got an ignore button.
I do.
Oof.
That is, oh god, silent.
Phone's on silent.
Silent right away. Fuck off.
But anyway, like I said, it's only a matter of time before a guy learns the mechanics well enough to beat it with a bunch of bananas.
Yeah.
Or a set of Congo drums from Donkey Konga. Or
those are amazing.
Yeah, it's literally the same guy who did both of those. But yeah, like.
So there's one like they kind of conflated when this argument was first coming out. They kind of conflated like difficulty and not being able to tailor your experience, and just kind of conflating it with disabled folks.
Did we introduce the podcast?
I will put up Saucy somewhere.
You should introduce it now.
Saucy.
Welcome to Saucy Podcast.
We're not calling the podcast anymore.
Oh, this is Clyde. Say hey, Clyde.
Hey, Clyde.
There's going to be subtitles that say, hey, Clyde.
Gang. gang shit. Gang
but
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they were conflating difficulty and not being able to tailor your experiences with disabled people, which is totally not the same thing. I heard something like very, very poignant about that, and it kind of settled the debate for me where the two aren't the same, where it's like disabled people should also have the right to suffer in their games as much as other people, like able-bodied people that are playing difficult games.
As somebody who works with disabled people quite often, I think that the one thing that they do want is to be treated like everybody else. You feel me? Yes, they might need a helping hand here and there. Like they might need a special controller or a little more help. But as far as making the experience easier, I think that if you make the experience easier for somebody because they're special needs, you're shortchanging them on the true experience.
Yeah. So at least give them the option.
Give them the option. If you suck at video games, say you suck. I just said I suck, and I'm okay with that. I will play on medium. I don't even touch hard. You feel me?
That's all I play. I go hard.
Once the game has been beaten, it's been beaten. Now, I know Spider-Man for the PS4. Love that game. Too easy.
It is too easy.
Beat that
even
game.
on hard.
Even on hard. Beat that game with my eyes closed. You feel me? And a lot of people say, "Oh, the DLC is hard." Listen, we're not going to get into locking difficulty behind paywalls because you know how I feel about paywalls. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
Difficulty in video games is one of those things where it's so subjective that it's kind of hard to even talk about.
Yeah.
Because it's like you'll have one game that if it's hard, you'll get mad. Like a lot of people get frustrated. I remember 2K15 or 14. There was a 2K that came out where they really changed the shooting mechanic and they made it harder to hit threes, and everybody got pissed off. They wanted easy threes. They wanted the meter or whatever. So they went back to the easy threes and whatever. And so that lets you know that people do like easy shit in certain aspects. But
I think with 2K, there are more challenging aspects. It's like getting to being able to shoot the three should be the challenge, not shooting the three itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Fuck 2K.
Yeah, I don't really play 2K
Fuck
like that
2K.
either. At the end of the day, though, difficulty is still, I think, left up to artistic integrity.
Yeah, if your game is becoming, if you're ruining your game by making it easy, like Yoshi's Crafted World, that's why I didn't buy that game, because I love that. I loved looking at that game when I saw it.
No, I'll still play it.
I mean, I'll play it, but it's a rent. It's not
It's a
own.
rent.
It's a rent to me. It's not an own because
Yeah,
I can beat it in my sleep.
for real, for
Giggity.
real. But stupid.
But
But
yeah.
no, I mean, that's perfect shit to play with your girl. You know what I mean? Like,
See,
I'm getting all the cute shit.
once again, yeah, see, there we go. We're
Used to
doing
play
the
with-
exact same thing we did for people who got special needs. We're lowering the bar. Girls like hard games too. Bree likes
See that
Cuphead.
Shanicia has special needs.
Yeah,
Card
like, we
in
don't
case.
need to, make lower the,
He hates
the goal. We don't need to lower the goal for women. Like, let's make it a little easier for girls.
No, not at all.
That's why, like, my girlfriend decided for Bayonetta 3.
Lit.
She was like, that looks like a bad bitch. I can't wait to play with her.
She is a bad bitch.
Yeah, I'm like,
In every respect of the
that
word.
game is
Nah,
also
she
looks
bad.
pretty challenging. You know, it looks like, I haven't seen it yet, or maybe I have. But
Well, they typically are pretty challenging too. Like it's all combo based, and like even in the loading screen, they just give you combos to practice while the shit's loading.
like, movement.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I can't. That's gonna be. I can't wait for that game. That's gonna be a fun game that she's gonna be able to play, and I'm gonna be able to play because she's gonna be able to watch me, move around with this, bad Asian bitch, and it's gonna be that. You feel me?
Is she Asian? She seems like a really, really tall
You
Midwestern
know-
woman to me.
And Japanese people tend to keep their characters' origins ambiguous, unless they're specifically from Japan.
That's fair, because what is she, like an angel or like a demon hunter
She's
or
like
some
a
shit
witch.
like that?
She's
A witch?
She's
She's a witch.
She's an amber witch
Okay.
or some shit like
I only
that.
played the Bayonetta 1 demo on the PS3. That's my only and Smash.
It's crazy.
It's my only experience with this woman.
It's crazy.
But I mean, difficulty and accessibility are separate. And Microsoft has been making strides for that too. Because I was talking to whomever about the accessibility controllers. Have you ever actually seen any more of that? Like how that actually worked?
Oh, like how it works.
Yeah,
It looks like a big ass DJ turntable controller.
slick.
I don't care. Nintendo does shit like that too.
Yeah,
Sony.
I mean,
Yeah,
Sony's like, you play now. Fuck.
Figure it out.
Figure it out, nigga.
Figure that shit out. You know what I learned?
What's that?
The word crip in the crippled community is not even offensive.
Oh, so you just calling each other like my crip. Just throwing up gang signs,
What
but
up,
you throwing
Crip?
up handicap signs.
What up, crip?
It's not a C, it's a whole O for a wheelchair wheel.
Let's talk about something else, bro.
You want to just hop into the ProJared thing? Because we've been
Yes.
like dying to talk
I
about
got a
that
friend
shit.
named Jared. He's awesome. What is up with famous niggas named Jared and pedophilia?
I don't know, bro. Well, now we got to keep our Jared out of the limelight now.
You gotta change his name to
Right.
Ziggenbein or something.
Right, like we go to this nigga car, and they got a fucking lolly body pillow in the fucking truck now.
He's gonna be pissed.
But no, so you already got to know that some shit was like up with him and his wife when
I know nothing about ProJared, by the way.
But yeah, okay.
I like Peanut Butter Gamer, and everyone was shitting on him on Twitter, and I was like, what's going on? Why is everybody coming at my boy so hard? He's kind of a nerd, but he's cool. So
Yeah.
I looked into it a little bit, and I was like, this guy named ProJared apparently got into a divorce, and I really gave two fucks.
But
Yeah, but
divorced his wife over Twitter.
hold on, I still didn't care. I did not care. I did not care.
Well, it's just.
But let's back up,
Do you know of his wife? Because she seems dope as hell.
Listen. This entire situation, the only nigga that I knew in this entire situation was Peanut Butter Gamer. And that nigga, it was so unconnected to this. It just basically it was like the rabbit hole. I was like, oh shit, what he talking about? Oh, who's pro? Oh, he's on Game Grumps. I used to watch them.
He was on.
Yeah, he was on Gang Grumps. I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And the next thing you know, here comes the quartering.
Yeah.
Here comes my guy, Review Tech USA. Here comes all these niggas just making all these videos, and I'm like, oh, this dogging this nigga. I'm like, oh my god, this is spicy.
We're just go ahead and just give us like a slight outline. This is just to the best of my knowledge, right? So this nigga Jared, for the longest, has had a Tumblr community where he was just having news of his fans posted, and he was sending news back to them. This nigga is like mad scrawny, and at one point he dressed up like Sailor Mercury, you know what I'm saying? With the like magical girl transformation.
At this point, nothing you've said is wrong.
Is not
morally or factually.
Yeah, and on top of that, he. Like aside, like what was crazy is that he, like his wife was okay with it,
right?
Kind of, because it started out as a body positivity, or it started out as a joke, and then it turned into a body positivity thing, and then it just kind of
weird,
subconsciously turned into a weird sexual thing.
It was always a weird sexual.
It was always a weird. That was just his excuse.
Send nudes on my blog as a joke.
Nah.
He's like, haha.
Like you have to do it like mad meme for it to be a joke.
There's no way to like the only way to if it's a meme then sure, but it's like, hey, it'd be funny if you guys sent a bunch of titty pics to me, ha ha ha.
But then he was like getting underage titty pics too.
Yeah, because the majority of his fan base is underage.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't know about this nigga because I'm not underage. I'm a grown ass man. So is he.
Hell, even in 2008, I hardly knew this nigga. Like I knew him in passing.
Oh, this happened in 2008?
No, it was recently. Just like it's been happening for the past couple of years. It's just coming to a head now because of him divorcing his wife on Twitter, which, by the way, apparently he had her blocked on social media for a while. So you already know some shit was...
Smart.
I guess.
Smart. Block that bitch.
Enough. But no, because she heard about the divorcing in passing from his notes on Twitter, right? And so,
oh wow!
And
you heard about it? Are y'all not in the same house? Like
that's the crazy part.
How do you hear about a divorce in passing?
From whomever, her friend or some shit. Yeah.
Girl,
and so
hop
because
on
of that,
Twitter. hop on Twitter real quick. Log out and then go to your boyfriend profile. Why does no one ever think of that? Like if you get blocked on Twitter, just log out and just search that nigga profile. Just from a guest account. They lost
to not see their shit on their timeline or people tagging them. I don't know. I don't use Twitter.
I have a Twitter and I use it to repost memes.
I repost porn.
It's a meme.
That's bullshit. All I do follow
memes and porn.
Yeah, that's literally what Tumblr and Twitter is.
RIP Tumblr.
But Pornhub's talking about buying that shit.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like I said before we started, I like free range porn. I like not having so much of a say so in what I pick because it's nice to be surprised. Mm. You meet new women of the virtual reality kind, Look at
that. The video kind.
And you discover
we're literally just talking about our women that we love, and we're gonna talk about
porn.
And fuck it, man. They watch porn.
That's why I'm thinking. Sure. Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
My girlfriend like Tumblr porn. Tumblr porn is lit because it's tailor made from what you like, and also what the moderators like.
And I think on top of that, like Tumblr is also predominantly women too, so it's like the porn is very tasteful and
it's very tasteful.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I had a bunch of raunchy porn that I followed specifically raunchy porn sites. Yeah. I like GIFs of porn.
You pronounce it GIFs?
No. I did that specifically to irritate you. I know it's a GIF. I like GIFs of porn. Like just 5-second, shots of them. Listen, back to ProJared.
Oh yeah, that's I was about to say we gotta get back into it. This is another topic for another day.
Anyway,
but yeah, so Heidi, which is the now divorced wife's name, literally dragged him and the girl that he had been cheating on her with for months, apparently, like through the mud on Twitter, like tag both of them. You know what I mean? The one, and which, by the way,
Smart.
like that
Smart.
same girl, her name's like Holly or some shit like that.
So he cheated on his wife Holly.
The wife is Heidi.
He cheated on his wife Heidi.
And Holly was the one that was the adulterer here.
With a girl. So he cheated on his wife
bitch.
Holly with a girl named Holly.
Yes.
And they're both, I'm assuming, nerdy, skinny, and white.
As far as I know, Heidi is. But what's cool about Heidi is that she be like designing her own clothes. She cosplays. She makes a very, very convincing Zelda. Like her shit's lit.
She's super white.
Super white, super nerdy. But if you was like,
fine though.
but it, yeah.
Okay.
But if she,
Right.
super cute. But if she was like if you was like a nerdy ass nigga that played video games like memes, anime and shit, and you met her,
wet dream.
I don't know why the fuck Jared would fuck that. Like, what kind of person would you be to like?
It's not about being
Fuck that
attractive.
shit.
It's not about being attractive. You feel me? Like he could.
No doubt.
Look, at this point, still in this conversation, nothing wrong has been done. These two people were not compatible, and they just clearly didn't work out. But up to this point, I still didn't think it was newsworthy until this next thing happened. Because this next thing,
Okay, now this next thing.
this next thing made the shit spicy.
You don't have to.
This next thing made me say, "Oh, we gotta talk about this shit on the podcast." Bro,
All right, please tell me. So what went down?
The next thing, we mentioned a Tumblr page earlier that had underage people on it and shit. So there was these two underage trans.
Yeah, I think they were. Yeah.
Trans. We're gonna, for the sake of political correctness, we're gonna call them Zims. You know, that is what they want to. That is what that is technical term. Zim, Zay, Zell. That's money. Zer. Yeah.
All that shit. You just get a consonant, put it in front of it. That's a new gender.
Why they use the Z? Why not a cooler letter like O?
Because the humanities are in shambles, but we're not going to get into that.
Anyway, so these two cats hit up ProJared after ProJared's soliciting for nudes and was like, "Hey yo, about to send you these nudes, but I'm 16 though." ProJared was like, "Nigga, and?"
Okay, he was sending news back too.
Yeah, we get to that.
Yeah.
So, well, one of them was like, "I'm 16." One of these niggas, I'm like, man, throw that whole shit out because you didn't even tell this nigga you was 16. You was underage, so bye. But the first dude was like, yeah. The first Zim was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna see the news or whatever. But check this out, I'm 16, right? You cool with that? He was like, yeah, send them shits my way, nigga. So I'm paraphrasing, of course. Summary. So, Buddy sends ProJared the nudes. ProJared is like, oh, that's hot. Here are my nudes. Sends back some nudes. The nudes that we've all seen by now. I did see them this morning. Ew.
Yeah.
Fucking gross.
So nigga was like a plague, bro.
Listen, that shit was gross.
A plague with memories.
Oh, man. But yeah, so he's sending these pictures to a minor, to a child, basically. Right. And, you know, the child is reciprocating this. You know, they're both going back and forth. It's two consenting bodies sending gross pictures back and forth. So, from what I understand, at some point, ProJared's the 16-year-old leaked ProJared's nudes because he said that ProJared was into exhibitionalism.
Yeah.
Now let's pause here.
Okay.
Mike, what is exhibitionalism?
Exhibitionalism is the fetish where you'd like to display yourself sexually in public or in front of other folks. Wow.
All right. Well,
more or less.
What a thing to be into as a YouTuber. So,
yeah, that's not a thing you'd want to be into.
Yeah, you probably want to let that one ride. But anyway, so he gets exposed. The pictures come out, He jumps back in this 16-year-old's DMs and just starts berating this little zigga. You feel me? Just starts cutting this little nigga apart. I'm assuming the little 16-year-old was like, oh, hell no, you tripping. Yeah. And, you know, giving the timing, I would imagine this all happened recently, and it's just all kind of spilling out into the world. And yeah, I just love to see the world burn, personally. I don't, like I said, I'm not connected. I don't watch their content. I don't know this nigga. I've seen one or two of his videos in passing. Probably didn't like him. I could care less what's happening to this man. I just like to see the world literally on fire, and it's hilarious because this motherfucker. I mean, clearly he's disgusting. Yeah. You feel me? You know, but yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he's disgusting, but he's only disgusting for the pedophile shit. Everything else, that's just being a freak. He's just a freaky ass nigga and a terrible husband. I don't got a problem with that because I mean everybody, you know, teach his own. Yeah. Who are we to judge that? That's why first I did not care. I was like, why do we care that this man broke up with his girl on Twitter? He don't even rap. Why do we care? Why do we give a fuck? But then on the back end, you know, once we kind of did some digging, I was like, oh, yeah, this is spicy. Okay, but you know, yeah, man, just another Thursday. Another Thursday. It's Friday, right?
It was Thursday last night. We should have started. That was all my bad.
Yeah, it's cool. Because without you fucking up, we wouldn't have got the Final Fantasy news. We would have had to cut it in later. Mm-hmm. And we wouldn't have got this beautiful background. Say hey, Clyde. Yeah. Clyde is a part of our beautiful background.
Anyway, cool. What else do we have that we're going to talk about? Are you going to play Borderlands 3? Have you ever played any other Borderlands?
I have. I played a little bit of Borderlands on PlayStation Now. When I had my PlayStation Now subscription.
Which one?
2. Okay. And I'm not a fan of looter shooters. And I have the weirdest reason why. Are you ready?
No, but go ahead.
All the numbers take me out of the immersion of the experience.
You can usually disable the numbers in the settings.
I feel foolish. But no, it's just like, it's so, when I play video games, you know, going back to, you know, being casual, even if I'm not that casual, I don't know, bro, it's just like, if I'm playing a shooter, I want to shoot. I don't want to shoot and do math and upgrade and do all this shit. Because it's like, the upgrades are arbitrary. You feel? They really don't matter because as you upgrade your character, the enemies get stronger. So it's kind of like, why? What is the, like, it's just a constant, you know, it's just a constant game of upgrading, but the gameplay loop doesn't change. You feel me? You're still largely doing 99% of the same shit you was doing the entire time. I like games like Warframe. Yeah. Because Warframe's fucking free. I instantly got my money's worth because I just showed up and I was like, yo, this is fucking fun. I'm having a good time.
I got my money's worth.
Yeah, I upgraded my ship a little bit, got my character right, you know, and I would have still been playing Warframe if I didn't have to give away my PlayStation. It's a great game. Yeah. But I'm just saying, the upgrading system in Warframe is so obtuse that it kind of took me out of it, but that's a different game. Mm-hmm. Borderlands 3 looks... This but like saying all that to say this might be the first Borderlands that I buy. Word. Just to check it out. Because despite, you know, who's the head of Borderlands?
Randy Pitchford.
Despite Randy Pitchford
head of Gearbox. That makes Borderlands.
He's a prick. He sucks. Yeah. But despite that,
he's a king of bullshitting, but he makes good ass games.
Wow, is he?
Except for Aliens Colonial Marines, but that was a
cash grab.
That was a cash.
Legit. But that nigga is literally the king of cap. Like he he told a bold-faced lie to his consumers.
About the loot boxes thing.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not gonna buy on an open day. I'm gonna let it go down in price to like $50-$40 before I buy it, because that's the type of shit that these video game producers are not gonna understand. We're not idiots anymore.
Yeah, well, apparently the microtransactions that he's doing in this game are still similar to the last two, where it's just like buy a couple skins here and there, but it's not pay to win. Yeah, that's totally fine.
But don't get on stage and yell out. And guess what, gamers? No microtransactions, and then turn around and say, except these type of microtransactions. It's like, no, bruh.
Well, it's not. He didn't even like straight up confirm that. Like was it GameSpot? GameSpot confirmed it. I think that they actually do have microtransactions, despite what he said. But then he tried to change the definition of microtransactions.
Tried to change the entire definition.
We're not talking about loot boxes.
Like, okay.
But there is still a transaction when you pay for skins
and it's small.
Loot boxes.
It's a small transaction.
Why don't we just start calling them transactions? Why are we calling them microtransactions? Because it's minimizing it.
No, I want to call it, because if you call it a transaction, it minimizes it. When you call it a microtransaction, it puts it in a category. And the word microtransaction is so stigmatized at this point that I like the fact that it carries that stigma. You feel me? I like the fact that developers are having such a hard time getting away with that shit anymore. You feel me?
Right, because with the bullshit, like for instance, Call of Duty selling the fucking hammer for $20.
No, bro, Call of Duty selling a dot for $1. They're
fucking egregious.
It's egregious. It's getting wild. You feel me? Like if your game is free, I can let it go, because Fortnite is free. I hate that game, but they have a very nice model. You go in there, you can buy what you want,
or you can just grind for that shit.
Or you can grind for it.
Yeah, the battle pass apparently isn't even that egregious. It's very doable if you're good enough at the game, or you just play it enough.
Exactly.
And there are no fucking loot boxes in it too.
Exactly. They got away. They got rid of the loot boxes. You know, they used to have loot boxes. Yeah. They got rid of them, and I can vibe with that. You feel me? I can get with that, and the game is free.
Yeah.
There's no initial investment. You can get everything you want out of that game without putting in any money, and that is cool. But when you have a $60 game that costs full price day one, and then you try to charge me for other shit on the back end, microtransaction. Randy Pickford.
A lot of publishers is gonna get bit in the ass by this bill.
Oh, I can't wait. I've never ever had a time where a Republican did something that I was like, fuck yeah, I'm vibing, I'm with that 100%, nigga. Like, if they really come in and say loot boxes are illegal for the reason that they should be, not even really illegal, this only should be rated in video games.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, I still think
don't make them illegal, because if you want to participate in that retarded shit,
the bill is like it's supposed to be like protecting children.
Don't tell Kotaku that I just said that. I didn't say retarded. I said restarted. I don't want to write an article about us. Oh, it would be so lit.
Please write an article.
It would be so saucy. Some tiny ass podcast in the corner of YouTube said retarded,
and it's damaging all the internet.
It's damaging
everybody's suffering because these motherfuckers with 4 subscribers said retarded.
Get these niggas out of here.
Get these ziggers out of here.
Wow. What do we? So what? Zigga? Your uncle's nickname is Zigga?
Uncle's nickname is Zigga.
Fantastic.
Hey, there are levels to this shit now.
Levels.
Shout out to all my ziggers across the world.
I can only imagine the origin. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Loot boxes. So it's really for that bills for like child protection, right? So it's like to not enable it, whatever. But at the same time, it's like the games that are in loot boxes tend to be geared to kids, right? So or like very impulsive people. So it's FIFA and Madden, which are like
rated E.
Rated E. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can play it. There are impulsive motherfuckers that do buy it, but like it's whatever. And then Call of Duty. All the kids play Call of Duty.
I would love all these companies like Activision, EA, Activision.
Especially Activision.
EA. Especially EA.
Especially EA.
And don't forget Activision and EA.
If we didn't mention them already.
That's
That's important.
Because those two fucking companies are the only two companies that I really feel would probably have to shut down because of that shit, bro.
Well, not shut down, but that's like a major part of their revenue. It's like
70%.
No, it's not that. No, it's just like
11.
From what I've heard or whatever, it's in passing from my skill up. I think it was like 11% from like Activision. It's like 7, 8, 9% from like EA. Or like that's still a lot though. 11% of like
that's free money.
260 billion or some shit
that's
like that,
money.
or however much they're worth. That's a lot.
It's just free money.
Yeah, so they really don't want to let that shit go. FIFA is EA's cash cow. So they have every reason to lobby against this fucking bill. They've been lobbying since that Hawaiian governor or whatever spoke out about it. Around the same time, Belgium just straight up fucking banned that shit.
It's crazy because, now with is the House Republican or the Congress? I know the Congress is Democratic.
The House, I think our House is mostly Republican, yeah.
It's just going to be nice to see a bill bring the government together for once.
And it's video games.
Video games,
ironic,
games might be the thing to save us all, bro.
Well, video games has always been nonpartisan because it's like at first, for the majority of video games being out, it's always been, oh, this is too violent for the children, or it's indoctrinating children,
right?
And that was always like the primary focus of politicians and folks in the media who just had no fucking idea what was going on, just in general. So it's always been nonpartisan. I think that it's really just the U.S. Congress or the U.S. legislative branch versus the ESA, which is the lobbyist group for video games. You know what I mean? Electronic Software, what was it? Association? Electronic Software Association, some shit like that. Yeah. They're the only people that would be interested in keeping loot boxes in games. But everyone else does not want that shit at all, for the most part, unless you're a casual and you don't care. But we're trying to gear our channel to casuals. Do not buy into that shit.
Stop not buy into that shit
because it's just gambling. You're putting in money for the chance, a very very small chance of getting shit that you actually need, and there is no monetary value at the end of it.
It's literally free gambling.
Yeah. You put in the slot machine.
It's the dumbest shit when you think about it, because at least when you gamble, there's a chance that you can win something, that you can buy whatever you want. You can win money.
Yeah, you get money back.
Yeah, you get money. At least that makes some sense. It makes some sense because there's a chance that, you put this quarter in, you might get 3 quarters back. And that's cool. But nigga...
It's a very simple transaction, right?
Right.
But not with video games. Because if you got, say for instance, Counter-Strike, with their loot boxes that they had on for years and years and years, there was a whole, what was it, a market around the shit, the skins and shit.
Underground market to sell digital skins, and people was paying
boy, out the
thousands
out the ass,
for
my nigga.
Digital skins. None of this shit. It's all fantasy. None of it's real.
Makes no goddamn sense.
None of it's real.
How you put that shit on your resume, my nigga?
I'm a digital skin maker, one of the best digital skin makers in CSGO history.
I made 200,000 last quarter.
All right, nigga. Well, you finna be on the fries today, so
yeah.
Someone stole my laptop and I had to stop. It also had 40 Bitcoin on it.
What kind of society do you got to be in to where that's just such a priority?
This one.
This
very one we're in right now.
We live in a society.
Because honestly, if I can make a couple racks off making CS:GO skins in 2019, I'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of respect myself a little bit more than to try to get involved in a game from 2005.
I respect video games, and I respect how they should be made and how they should be monetized.
Remember when that YouTuber, who's that fucker? There was a YouTuber that owned a CS:GO lotto website.
It was T. Martin or some shit.
Yeah, he owned a website, and he would go on YouTube like, "Wow, I just won this crazy rare skin in CS:GO. You guys should totally go check out this website.
I'm totally not
involved and invested at all. You guys should just totally go check this out. It's so crazy. This website is bananas.
Did he get sued?
Oh, he got in real trouble.
Yeah, he got in for real trouble because that's illegal. Not disclosing your ties.
They should cite that. They should cite that when they argue against this whole fucking loot box thing. They should cite that shit. I really want the government to really like dig in their ass on this shit, bro. Because it's really only like 2 or 3 big companies who need this shit.
I don't know if they're capable of doing it. Because you've seen
the
that.
Government?
Yeah, or at least articulating what they need, right? Because it's like you've seen how, like, for instance, that panel with like Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you purchase a Facebook?
Yeah. Like, if they don't know how the fucking internet works, they damn sure ain't gonna know how loot boxes work.
See, I think the way the bill is worded on the low, I think they know that. Like, the person who wrote the bill knows that.
Yeah.
So they're probably like, they're protect the children.
Yeah, they're putting the children's spin on it.
Exactly. Because, I mean, honestly, you don't even have to do that. It's really simple. You could be like, well, gambling's not allowed in Georgia, and yet you can gamble on your PlayStation. So stop that shit. You can't do that. So the easiest way to do it is be like, look at the children.
Well, legislation usually tends to work better from the state level up, not from the top down. I think that if you want to enact real change, you have to talk to your state representatives first about loot boxes, and then they'll see the results of that if it passes through for one reason or another. And then at least the congressional body will have some evidence to go off of. Not just like, because, we can have data, but the ESA and their lawyers have concocted some bullshit data on their own that can, talks about, oh, look at all these tools we're giving parents to prevent their kids from actually utilizing these loot boxes. It's total fucking bullshit. So, I'm glad the bill is thought of, but I have very little faith of it actually passing. Not with the congressional body that we have today. Because them a lot of old motherfuckers that grew up before the Atari.
So you mean to tell me there's loot? Loot?
Essentially it. It's like, I don't know. How would you even describe that to an old person?
An old person?
Yeah.
I would say, all right, Grandpa, check it. So, I got this video game. What is a video game? All right, so it's this digital thing. What is digital? It's a TV.
Yeah.
With a robot in it. All right, I'm with you.
I guess the best way.
That's the problem. That right there is the problem. Like we're the people. It's so fucked up that the people that run our government are 1,000 years old. Like literally old as shit.
Yeah.
And they don't understand how the world works.
Not anymore.
And the niggas in Silicon Valley completely take advantage of that. It's literally like a nursing home situation. You feel me? Our country, half of our country is old as fuck, and the other half is like millennials.
I think, because technology is just evolving way quicker than they can process.
I know old people who just got their first touchscreen phone, and they can't even. They're just like, yo.
No, nigga, my great grandmama is like pushing 80. Just got her first tablet. Enjoying that shit, by the way.
Oh, they love it.
Hell yeah.
They love it. My grandma just got a Nintendo DS.
Yeah, no, I'm happy for her.
Plays Sudoku. She's like, it just keeps making new ones. I just keep going.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, yo, unlimited crossword puzzles. I said, let me not get her Mario.
Boy. The best way I could probably think about describing a loot box to a person is, and loot boxes tend to be like limited time shit, right? So it's like, imagine you had a TV and you had to put a quarter in to change the channel. And there's like a specific soap that you're trying to watch at 6 o'clock, but every time you put in the channel or put it in, it's like It's like a 70% chance to get a news channel, an 80% chance to get a 20% chance to get a cartoon channel, a 5% chance to get the wrong soap, and then it's another 5% chance to get a All My Children, which is what you really want to watch.
And then there's a 50% chance that you get
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
And you can keep putting that quarter in for that entire, like, for a while until you get that channel, and then all of a sudden the channel's on, and you're still putting in quarters. It's like, I gotta get this shit before it starts. Now I gotta get it before the episode was over, and then it's very possible for the episode to be over and done, and you've lost like $30.
I don't like that at all.
Channel.
Mike, turn this off. I don't like that. Turn this off, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's essentially what loot boxes are.
If I had to break it down, like I had to break down what a loot box was to my girlfriend, and I was like, basically, it's like a slot machine, but instead of getting money out, you're getting a little toy, and that toy you can never hold. Mm-hmm. Doesn't that make you sad? She was like, "Damn, that's horrible."
They call it recurrent user spending now.
It's so trash. I want them to fix this shit before Nintendo does it, because Nintendo's getting real close.
You think so?
Oh, all the video game companies have known about this long before us.
Yeah.
So they're just letting it play out, because if this shit, like, it's scary, because if real legislation does or doesn't get passed based on loot boxes, it's forever. You feel me? This is our last chance to get rid of these shits and never have to deal with them again. Because they're still a pretty new thing. They're not, loot boxes haven't been around forever.
Oh no, they have.
Really?
Yeah, nigga. Alright, check this out, right? So this is another video by Skill Up. This is why I love this nigga. So when the Star Wars Battlefront
Layman Gamins, fuck with us. Fuck with your boys, Layman Gamins.
God damn.
Send us a hoodie.
Yeah, you literally have a hardcore gamer in the casual right here. We just nigga Layman Gaming for real. But no, so like Andrew Wilson, right? The EA CFO, the current one. Mm-hmm. The same motherfucker that's been pushing loot boxes and shit in FIFA and like Battlefield and all that shit. Mm-hmm. This man actually started with a very, very early version of the FIFA Ultimate Team in some football game. I think it was called like EFO World Champion or some shit like that. I don't remember, but it was another soccer game that they started out the My Team shit with. But that was like over 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when I say recently, I mean in the past.
Like insofar.
I mean, I'm pretty sure loot boxes have been around forever, but prominent. I feel like
it's coming to a head now.
Right,
People are more aware of it.
Right, because you got games like didn't Overwatch doesn't Overwatch have loot boxes?
Overwatch has loot boxes, but they're the I don't want to say innocent, but they're like the least egregious versions of it.
They started this shit because every time I see a picture of a loot box, it's an Overwatch one. You feel me?
They started it in the sense that it was becoming a pop culture thing. Like folks were just like getting aware of it because everybody was playing Overwatch. Mm-hmm. So
everyone wanted the loot box.
Yeah, there were way more people that knew about those loot boxes than Ultimate Team.
Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is, bro, loot boxes are
garbage.
The worst thing that happened to gaming since PS4 censorship. No, it's way worse.
Yeah, it's way worse than that.
Worse.
The PS4 censorship was still shit.
That was a segue.
I appreciate the effort.
It was a really bad one. I really tried. Alley. I did the underleg alley and it hit me on the underneath my thigh and it didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't work because I actually have more to say, but we've already segued, so.
Fuck it, PS4 censorship. We're here.
It's not a whole lot to really say about it. We have to see how far it goes. I mean,
man,
having a booty or a boobie blurred out here and there, that sucks. But,
it's a video game. It's whatever.
I'm okay with it for one weird reason, once again. I like the fact that Nintendo is considered more badass and raunchy than Sony now. Never thought I'd see that day. It's wild. It's gonna be crazy. The 2020 is about to be wild, my niggas. Everybody done flip-flopped. Microsoft and Nintendo are besties, and Sony is uptight and doesn't want you to see side boob.
Are you excited for the PS5 though? You excited for ray tracing?
I'm excited for. See, I'm not a stats guy, but I'm excited for the dirt cheap PS4 Pros. Very excited about that.
Yeah, especially.
I can't wait to get me a $20 PS4 Pro, boy. Like that is what I'm excited for. Fuck the PS4 5. I'm not gonna buy that shit for like 4 years. I'm gonna get that PS4 Pro. That's what I'm getting. I'm very excited. Yes, I'm very excited for the PS4 5. The PS45. I'm excited for that.
Well, I think you can still actually hold on to that PS4 for a while too, because it's like
it's gone.
It's made out of the same firmware.
My brother sold it for weed money. Not really.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I would kick his ass.
I sold mine on car parts. That's weed money? Nah, that's retarded.
Nah, I sold it to re-up. I had to sell my PS4, bro. I gotta feed my kids.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, we still ain't talked about Spider-Man. I guess we can. We're at 55 minutes. We can talk about Spider-Man for the rest of the shit. Now,
I feel like we could cut it now and talk about Spider-Man in a whole different thing.
That's true, because it's not like Spider-Man is out.
If you've made it this far into the video, you deserve a round of applause. Hit the imaginary button. We're gonna add an applause in post.
I actually have a motherfucking Kai Mini, like a beat pad. I could just I gotta figure out how to bring that in and actually put in sounds, just like hit, like, you know what I mean, like crazy shit.
We're gonna have clouds with the sounds. Anyway,
I still want to do it live.
This is live.
Yeah, it's been our first like legit episode, huh?
I think this is episode 1.
This is episode 1.
I think we did it. We finally did an episode of a podcast.
My nigga.
All right.
Thank you for tuning in.
Oh no, they're gonna discover that we're white. We're 2 white men in blackface. They're gonna discover
we're basic white bitches.
Basic white bitches.
Basic white bitches. Thank you for tuning in to Saucy.
I keep leaning into the microphone and forgetting that there's a camera there.
It's cool, man. It comes with time.
We're gonna look back on this episode when we have like 100 subs, and we're gonna go, "Wow, look at those 2 fuckers." 4 subs. No.
You want to live commentate the episode?
Yes. I also want to give a big shout out to the people who are going to watch this video 4 years from now, who are going to dig up our very first actual episode of this podcast, and they're going to be like, "Oh, I wonder how they got started." Well, this is a meta moment. I'm talking to y'all in 2024, 23,
or when or like a couple weeks from now when they dig up our shit and get us for calling us retarded or saying retarded.
We didn't say retarded.
And we didn't say retarded.
Neither
did we make a trans joke by calling them ziggers. Because we didn't.
We did both of those. I'm just saying, people in the future, fuck you. Get off our shit. Get off our shit. Stop digging up old videos. Go look at our new content. Get off our old video. This is the first one, you weird fuck. Go do something else with your time. The rest of you who are...
We love y'all.
We love y'all. We really do. We love you too, weird nigga in the future, but I'm pretty sure our production quality is way better than this is right now. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Good.